In French, we say, for reference, je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi. Pretty straightforward as je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi.
Psychologists can't fully measure it, neuroscientists can't bottle it, but every INFJ carries it. That paradox of being gentle and fierce, private and powerful, still and electric. There's something about INFJs that you can't quite name. You feel it when they walk into a room. You notice it when they speak, even softly, and you remember it long after they're gone. That's the je ne sais quoi, the unspoken magnetism that makes people stare twice, not because of appearance, but because of energy.
This phrase, je ne sais quoi, is French. It means I do not know what. Je ne sais, should be pas. Je ne sais, I don't know, and quoi, what. So I don't know what, I can't define it. This is a very positive phrase. To have je ne sais quoi, you're saying something is really good and it's got some special, it's got oomph to it. It has some special quality that it's hard to pin down exactly what that quality is. An appealing quality that cannot adequately be defined or expressed. It's got something special that makes it out of the ordinary.
I'm Lisa Narh, INFJ, author of the 2 AM Code and the mind behind the mirror loop framework. I've spent years studying emotional intelligence, AI psychology, and human behavior, not from the outside looking in, but from lived experience. And I've learned this: the INFJ's power isn't loud, it's felt. So let's break down the science, the story, and the soul behind that je ne sais quoi.
It's pure French, but in English we use it to mean a positive, indefinable quality that makes something attractive or distinctive. His sense of humour has a je ne sais quoi about it. She has a certain je ne sais quoi about her. She has some special quality that people like, yeah, that people find attractive. Some special thing that I can't quite pinpoint.
Section 1, the Architecture of Magnetism. Every INFJ runs on a rare internal code: introverted intuition plus extroverted feeling. NI scans patterns, motives, and energy like sonar. FE shapes empathy, harmony, and presence. That fusion creates the INFJ paradox, someone who reads you deeply but reveals little. It's the psychological equivalent of mystery wrapped in understanding. People feel seen yet can't quite see you back. That's why you seem magnetic. It's not performance, it's perception depth. Section 2, the emotional frequency. When an INFJ enters a space, they don't broadcast. They tune. You'll notice it. Calm amidst noise, warmth in tension, gravity in stillness. Their empathy operates like a finely tuned radio, picking up frequencies of emotion most people never register. That's why conversations with INFJs feel therapeutic. They regulate the emotional temperature around them, and in return, people can't forget the feeling of being in that calm orbit. Section 3, the mystery factor. Most people react to life. INFJs interpret it. They live from the inside out, guided by meaning, not noise. That inner compass gives them an aura that feels otherworldly. You sense purpose in their silence. You sense conviction even when they're uncertain. That's the je ne sais quoi, purpose disguised as peace. Section 4, the paradox of soft power. Think of it like this: an INFJ's presence is gentle fire. They can hold compassion and confrontation in the same breath. Their eyes carry both comfort and challenge. And that duality, strength wrapped in softness, confuses the world because we're used to seeing power as loud. but INFJs redefine it. They prove you can whisper and still move mountains. Section 5, the science behind the aura. Neuroscientists studying empathy and intuition have found that people with stronger mirror neuron activation and higher interoceptive awareness can literally feel others' emotions faster. That's the INFJ advantage. Their brain filters emotional data before words ever form, which is why they just know. This subconscious pattern recognition gives them predictive insight, but it also explains why they need solitude. Their mind never stops downloading emotional data. If you're resonating with this, there's an entire chapter in the 2 a.m. code about using your sensitivity as a strategy instead of a weakness. The link's in the description, and I'll show you how to use self-awareness the way CEOs use data intentionally. Stay with me, because next we'll talk about how to protect that energy without dimming what makes you magnetic. Section 6, protecting the aura. Here's the truth. People will project onto INFJs because you're a mirror. Their admiration, their insecurity, their confusion, it all lands on you. But that's not a curse. It's confirmation that your presence reflects truth back at them. The key is boundaries. Mystery only works when it's intentional, not when it's avoidance. Know when to share, when to retreat, and when to observe. That control is how you keep your light from becoming burnout. Section 7, the unspoken confidence. INFJs rarely need to prove themselves. Their power is rooted in clarity, not volume. When they finally speak after long silence, people listen because there's weight behind every word. That's what makes leaders unforgettable, and INFJs have that in spades. Section 8, the integration moment. If you've ever wondered why people call you different, this is why. You live in paradox, logic and emotion, tenderness and tenacity, realism and hope. That harmony is your je ne sais quoi. Don't shrink it to fit someone else's understanding, refine it, guard it, use it. If this video spoke to you, drop mirror energy in the comments so I know you made it to the end. Watch my next video, INFJs and Lies, how we read truth between words. It connects directly to what you just felt here. And remember, your quiet doesn't make you invisible, it makes you unforgettable.